Happy Wednesday, everyone.
Oh, you got the big hand. I should have noticed that earlier. Hey, Mickey.
Nick uncovered this one day, and I was like, "Oh, I could use that."
That is nice. I like it.
She's stuck in chat at the moment, but hopefully we'll free. Oh, good,
Huh.
good. That'd be great, Rachel.
Yeah.
Well, I want to welcome Dean, of course, and Scott and Works. You guys got in here early.
Yeah.
Hello,
Howdy.
and Rachel.
Hey, hey.
And we were talking, Dean and I, about the not chilly, let's just get real, the
Huh.
really frigid weather
Ah,
that we're both experiencing.
the polar vortex.
And did you notice when you look at the map, it's right there in the middle, like of the
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
So these other people can't relate to what we're feeling right now.
Right. Right.
It's, yours is way colder. You're negative. What'd you say? Negative what?
Well, the temperature this morning was only -7, but it was, or no, excuse me. It was colder than that, but the feels like was -30.
Yes.
Yeah.
And whereas my feels like was minus 15 or
That's
14.
that's
So,
horrible for Oklahoma.
well, I'm not enjoying it.
When I got to visit Mary Ellen, and I swear, when I walked out of that car, it must have been 110 degrees. Am I lying? I mean,
The heat index, yeah.
the heat index. So basically, that's about 130 difference from what you had today.
Yeah, right.
That is quite the
Right.
difference.
We have the extremes.
I'll say, man.
I know. But I could see it going all the way down almost to the shore of the southern shore of Texas. So, I
Dang,
mean, you have to understand how they would feel. They're not as cold as we are, but I mean, they got it too. I
man.
just don't understand why it's just all in the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys can have it. Let it move off to the east.
Well, by Monday, it's supposed to get up to mid 40s here, and then it's going to drop a
Oh,
little bit.
yes. Next
Yeah.
week it's going to be close to 70.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I'm like, I said I could go lay out for that. And they're like, well, it's still no. The difference between negative whatever and 70 will feel like 90.
Exactly. It'll be a tropical paradise.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll be burning up. Well, welcome in, everyone. Let's get started. Okay, I know I'm kind of jumping the gun on St. Patrick's
Ooh.
Day, but um, it is the next holiday, and I am all things holidays, so I had to do it.
I like it.
Rachel said her classroom is 32. Oh no.
Oh, that is, yeah, I would cancel too.
I mean, my house is set at 68 or 69 right now, and it feels like 32, but it's really not. And man,
Oh,
ugh, those poor kids with the old popsicles.
that's crazy.
Okay, how well do you know Disney? What does Mulan call herself when pretending to be a man?
I have seen this movie.
Oh, well, hi, Jim.
Hey, Jim. Had 32 students and I wanted to cancel class.
Jim,
32 is a bit much.
that's 32 is the number.
Oh man, Mulan call herself when she was a man.
Think about it. Think about
Okay.
when she's just signing up and having to pick a name and
I'm waiting for somebody in the chat to say, and then I'll pretend I
you
didn't
want to
see
see
it.
what they say.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good answer. Hey Nick,
Hey, movie
movie
mania Nick.
minion Nick. He was kicking butt in Amy's stream. He
Oh
was
really?
answering all the questions,
Oh
like
my
from
gosh. And we
Timothy
got,
Rainwaters.
hey Timothy.
I could have sworn I had you as a mod, Timothy.
Oh, we got Donna here too. We must have had a send
Hi
over.
Donna.
Hi Donna. Thank you, Amy.
Thanks for sending them over. Amy, I am clueless. Oh, so you haven't seen Mulan?
Mm.
Okay, for those of you who just it's
Hey, Lisa.
did you win, Lisa? I was saying Nick was winning.
Really?
I
Uh,
think she's teasing. Hey,
well,
Richard.
you never know. Hey, Richard.
I mean, she
Good to
was
see you.
doing well too, but
Huh?
when I was in there, Nick was just all over
Man,
it.
you're getting slammed here. How nice. Hi, Dean.
Hi, Dean. I can't get my hand over there. There. Okay, I'm here. Start over, please. Okay. Well, you made it just in time, Dean, because I'm on my first question.
Hi, Jason.
Oh, where did you? Oh, hi, Jason.
Yeah, we definitely got a send over. There's no doubt about
Yeah.
it.
Thank you, Amy. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
Amy, you're awesome.
Uh, I'm on my first question, and the question is, what does Mulan call herself when pretending to be a man? Nick says ping.
Oh, ping from Tim. Hey, Tim, Tiki Man.
Tim, hi, Tim.
And he says ping. So I was thinking ping as well.
You were not.
All right. I don't know. I lied.
But you have seen the movie, so
I
maybe
have.
in the back of your mind.
Right. I was thinking pong. I couldn't remember ping. I just couldn't remember.
Starts with a P.
Yeah.
Okay, so far, uh yeah, Nick, it was a fun challenge. You kept me on my toes. It was neck and neck between Lisa and Nick. They were first in a lot of them.
Shout out to Movie Mania Nick since he won. Does these great movie reviews, and I've been where I very rely on them. And so, Nick, I did go see Captain America, and I thought it was okay. I probably thought about the same as Nick. Wasn't terrible. It wasn't great. Sidebar.
I saw this movie being drawn in the animation studio. What?
Huh? How you do that?
That's cool. Like when they had the backlot tour thing where you can walk through the animators.
Oh wow, that
Is
was
that
so
what it
cool.
was?
Go get us sentimental here again.
As long as we all beat Jeff, that's all that matters. Why do you all say that? Because I didn't even see Jeff in there.
Yeah, I don't think I see
Somebody
Jeff.
said that earlier in Amy's chat, and I was like, what are they talking about? Oh, look, it's Keith.
Hi, Keith.
Hi. Hi, Keith.
There's Amy.
There's Amy.
Thank you, Amy.
Thanks for sending everyone over, Amy.
We appreciate
It's a party.
it.
Okay, so far the answer has been, Mary Ellen, funny how that works. Oh. Uh, okay. The answer is ping. It's close to pong, Dean.
I have a great suggestion for Jim. May I, Mary Ellen?
Sure.
Jim, here's a top 15 list. Top 15 movies where a woman disguises herself as a man. I can think of one other one. Is that enough?
What did you say?
Well, top 15 movies where a
Oh,
woman
oh,
disguises herself as a man. And of course, I'm thinking of Yentl. Yentl, remember Barbara Streisand?
I was just thinking Mrs. Doubtfire, but that's the opposite.
That's maybe you combine them.
Oh, Jim
That's
says
a
he's on it.
Thank you, Jim. I think that's a good idea.
It's not pang. Are you making fun of my accent, Tim?
Oh, Lisa did win. I think Nick is saying Lisa won. Well,
Oh,
shiver me timbers.
she did. Oh, Scott says Tootsie.
Tootsie, I think that's it right there. Do both. Do both.
Keith said, I heard you let my wife win.
Nice.
Yeah, that's nice. How old is Crush in Finding Nemo?
I think I know. I do you well, you already know.
Uh, I think.
Hi, Blythe. Can I say Blythe, or is that like a grandma only thing?
No, you could say Blythe.
Blythe.
Are you going to dance, Blythe?
Hmm.
Hi, Rosie. Oh, you're over at Rosie's.
I'm just going to say Scott sure has said what I thought it was. Just so,
150.
yeah.
I'm watching on my TV and commenting on my phone, and there's a lag. Oh, I've done that before. 150, dude.
150, dude.
And Dean says 250. Jason
Yeah.
says 150. Donna's 150. Amy's 150. And Howard
Works hard.
says old.
Nice.
Older than Shep, but not as old as Jeff.
Man, where is Shep? I haven't seen him in a while.
He came in our chat once.
I don't even know if he's been doing this and that lately. Maybe he has.
Oh, Nick says he can think of 80s films.
Oh, good.
Reese says hi too. Oh, dance was canceled. Wow.
Oh,
That tells
yeah.
you how bad the weather is, guys, because they have
Ice in the
dance no matter
driveway.
what.
Richard added a 1 on to that guess. I don't I
That's
don't
very
think
specific, Richard.
yeah, I don't think so. I think it was Timothy. Yeah.
149 to 364
We got a
years.
bunch of math people in here.
Okay, the answer is 150 years.
Scott, you win. You said it
Jim.
first.
Yeah, you were first, Scott.
Hmm.
Scott and his dad, Steve, are going to join us again pretty soon.
Oh, nice.
What was the first Pixar movie?
I think we all know that one. Hopefully. I know a good question. I have a good question. I have a good add-on question to that one, Mary Ellen.
Okay.
But I'll wait until everybody floods the chat with we all know.
Amy says Toy Story. Jason says Toy Story. Donna says Toy Story. So does Tim and Lisa and Rachel. You know, sometimes I have to throw you a bone.
Yeah, that's all right. I have a great question though, if you don't mind.
Okay, go ahead.
What's the second Pixar movie that wasn't Toy Story? I can't remember if Toy Story 2 was the second one. I don't think it was, but I remember what the second one was, I think.
Blythe's saying all schools are out tomorrow too. They've been out since Tuesday.
Really? Man, that's crazy. Okay, that's my question. What was the second one? And if it was Toy Story 2, ignore that one. What's the second one that wasn't Toy
Oh,
Story?
you don't know the answer?
I do know the answer.
Oh.
Yes, Jim got it.
Oh, way to go, Jim.
Yeah.
You get 50 Jeff points.
Bug's Life was a great movie too. I loved A Bug's Life. Bob Dylan, A Bug's Life.
It is, in fact, Toy Story. You all are too good. Okay, this is name that celebrity. Don't look at the man, look at the kid. So the celebrity I'm asking about is that kid.
Just the kid. I know who it looked like originally to me, but he's with it's such an old portrait.
So you're trying to say the one you're thinking of is not very old?
I think I am going to guess him, okay? Oh, I think I like Donna's guess. Mine was Jeff Daniels. I'll just say Jeff Daniels, but
We need Freddie points. You get enough and you get Scotch. Oh, now you're right up this alley. Well, he doesn't drink whiskey. He's not a whiskey drinker because whiskey's not his friend. So, but yes, I'll give you Freddie points.
Epcot
Epcot. Tim says Kurt Russell.
I like that.
Rachel says Corey Meets World.
Tim likes my guess, all right. I mean, that looks like Jeff Daniels to me, but
Are you're talking about the boy, right?
yeah, the little one.
Okay. Well, let's see who it is. It's Dick Van
Oh,
Dyke.
well, I'll be.
Jim thought maybe it was Paul Newman.
Yeah.
Freddie broke up with whiskey. Sad revelation.
If you haven't seen the recent video with Dick Van Dyke and the guy from, oh my gosh, who's that popular British singer? Coldplay. What's the Coldplay guy?
Martin.
Yeah, whatever Martin. Uh, there's a good video with Dick Van Dyke and whatever Martin, Chris Martin. It's lovely.
Really?
Yeah,
That's an interesting combo.
it is. You got to watch it though.
I was at their concert, Coldplay, and we
Oh,
were on the floor on the not the aisle, but the side aisle, and they tend to run through the audience when they do their concert. And he ran.
oh,
I mean, I could have reached out and touched him.
oh.
He Chris Martin. Yeah, Tim said Chris Martin.
Well, I'll be darned.
Missed
Very
it by
cool.
a generation. I know. And Dean was on the right path when he said that looks like a really old picture.
Yeah.
Okay, who's this celebrity? I watched a video of Dick Van Dyke and he's being interviewed, Ted Danson and Mary Steenburgen. It was good.
Oh, fun.
I've been interviews, a vlog by Ted Danson and his
Ah,
wife, Dick Van Dyke and his wife. Oh,
sound like the same thing. Okay, something to check out later.
he gets around. Oh, here, Scott
Really,
corrected.
Scott?
To go see Bob Dylan.
Nice.
We have a museum here, a Bob Dylan museum. Freddie loved it. It's got a
How,
lot of cool stuff in it.
how do you have that in Oklahoma? He's from Minnesota.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I know.
And he doesn't have dirty car tires.
Donna says Sybil Shepherd. That's a
Oh,
good answer.
that is a good answer, although I think that picture looks older to me for
Betty
some reason.
White,
Oh,
Angela Lansbury.
I like that guess. I like that guess.
I was thinking it had to be in the early 1930s when they dressed boys and girls in gowns.
That's totally Angela Lansbury. I believe he nailed it.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer, but it was Jim's
Timothy
response.
Rainwater says Betty White, definitely.
Oh, I guess that's a possibility too.
But Works thinks that does look like Angela Lansbury.
It sure does.
She's cute.
Yeah.
The answer is Angela Lansbury.
Way to go, Jim.
Way to go, Jim and Works and Dean. You did it.
I don't feel too,
Oh,
too much
Scott
pride.
says Angela Lansbury too.
Yeah.
But Timothy Rainwater just said definitely
Definitely Betty
Betty White. Okay, who is this? Everybody's going to get
Oh,
this one.
that one is pretty easy. Fun to see him there.
Oh, Nick. Your phone app is wrong.
You're
Nick says Stallone. Work says Sly. Keith says Stallone. Jim says Stallone. Lisa's favorite answer, not John Stamos. Jason says Elvis. And Tim's very definite. It's Stallone too. And because you said it's definitely Stallone, I'm going to tell you yes, it is Sylvester Stallone. Has anybody watched Tulsa King?
I have not.
I liked it at first, and I know, it's about Tulsa, but when it got too mobster, I'm thinking, okay, I don't think that, I mean, I'm not going to say there are no mobsters here, but this is really like mobster mobster.
Yeah.
Nope. Well, I mean, it's kind of it gets kind of gory as the seasons go on. So if you don't like that, I wouldn't watch it.
Mm.
I can only take so much Sly. The commercial was enough. Exactly. Um, I mean, a lobster buster. Yes. I mean,
Here,
at
uh,
first it was a nice story, and then it turned into like killing people all the time.
okay. All right. I won't bother. I'm just starting Cobra Kai. Everybody's been talking Cobra Kai, and I'm giving it a shot, but I usually don't end up liking those series. But speaking of mobsters, my family had a friend who his name was Red Rudinsky, and he was the lockpicker for Al Capone. I'm sure you've heard
What?
about Al Capone. Yeah.
So you just hung out with them and picked locks?
Well, my dad was friends with a guy, and he worked with Red Rudinsky in some kind of a a law thing that Red turned his life around and did good things. But he came over to our house and he tried to pick our door just to show us he could, and he couldn't do it.
Oh my gosh.
He was older. He was
Well,
older.
how did he not get in trouble?
He did get in trouble. Yeah, he was definitely uh,
Was he in
served.
prison?
Yeah, he's kind of like that "Catch Me If You Can" guy. He got into trouble and turned his
That
life
Catch Me If
around.
You Can guy's from Oklahoma too. I can't bring myself to watch that, Dean. Cobra,
You too,
whatever.
Tim. Thank you. I'm trying. I have a feeling I'm going to give up. I'm on episode 2 and it's taking me forever.
Jeff said even Angela watched it. I'm listening
Oh,
while cleaning. That's nice, Amy. That's cool. No worries.
I'm
Oh,
cleaning
please,
too.
Dean. Lock picking is an elective class in Jersey.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Scott knows Elizabeth Shue.
Oh, yeah, from Karate Kid.
All right. Here's our question of the night. If you could go to any Disney park outside of America, which one would you want to go to?
Hmm.
Any of those other ones from around the world?
Well, what's the one? Is it in Japan that has the great separate park where it has a lot of unique stuff? I
The
think.
Disney Sea or something?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Tim wants to go to Paris. Donna wants to go to Tokyo. Jim wants to go to Tokyo.
Tokyo. Yeah.
Japan or Paris? Tokyo Sea, said
That
Lisa.
that's the one. Yeah.
Paris. Tokyo Sea, said Keith. Jason wants to go to Paris. I mean, logistically, Paris would be closer and probably the most affordable. But more and more, you see a lot of these live streamers going over there,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
to Paris, but to like Tokyo
Mm,
and checking the parks out.
yeah.
If they're making that kind of money with their channel, that's pretty amazing.
I
Can they?
know.
I mean, they have a business probably set up. Can they write that off?
Yeah, I'm sure they can.
I'd pick one with a language at which I had half a chance. I know there might be more English speaking ones in Paris than
That's
Tokyo.
that's true. Although where are they going to be nicer? Hmm?
Oh, I mean the merch in the Tokyo Sea one, I really like their merch.
Okay,
It's it I am fond of their merch.
nice.
All right. Now we're down to the challenge.
Ooh.
I've been to Paris, Tennessee, that is. London is also in Kentucky. Yes, there's a Paris, Texas, too. All right, Space Mountain or Cali River Rapids? Cali, Cali, Cali. Nick says
you're
Cali.
you're already voting.
Well, every time I hear it, I can hear Keith and Joey, and they're all saying Cali. Work says Space Mountain. Of course, Keith says Cali.
we knew that was coming from there.
Donna
And
says
Lisa.
Space Mountain. Scott says Space Mountain. Joe, Lisa says Space Callie. Wow. Okay, let's see.
It's definitely Space Mountain, and that has my vote as well.
I guess we're outnumbered.
Sorry,
Yep, Space
guys.
Mountain moves on.
Hey, you don't get wet on Space Mountain.
Great, 2 rides. One hurts your back and the other gets you dizzy.
Yeah.
I know. Space Mountain is so jerky.
Huh.
I don't mind getting wet as long as it's not cold.
Oh, I do. Rex your shoes.
Backlot Tour or Alien Swirling Saucers?
Oh, man. Rachel, I know what you're voting for if you're there. And I'm agreeing with Rachel. Backlot Tour.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Alien Swirling Saucers.
No way.
I mean, I thought that's what Rachel would want.
No,
On my first Cali River Rapids ride, I watched the poor woman across from me get absolutely so. I know.
Yeah.
And if they're not aware and it's like it happens to them, you feel kind of bad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Work says neither.
Neither. Backlot Tour was awesome.
You don't wear ponchos on Cali? Backlot. Everybody's going Backlot Tour.
Backlot Tour. Yay.
And I'm considering this a ride just because, I mean, you do like encounter things.
Oh, it's an attraction. I mean, Tim says it. Backlot was way more than a swirly ride, but it's so good.
Yes, it had dimension. It was multi-dimensional. Hi, Michelle. Welcome in. Oh,
Hey,
I took
Michelle.
off my hand.
Yeah.
Backlot Tour was great. It was great. Okay. Already wrote it down. Star Tours or Horizons?
Oh, I love them both.
Remember, we're now narrowing down because we've already gone through the first round. So,
well, there's no doubt. You know I'm voting for Horizons, but I do love Star Tours.
That's my son, Marshall. That's Nick's brother.
Oh, hey, Marshall.
Thanks, Nick. I mean, Marshall. I saw Movie Mania Nick's name, and then I said, Nick. Oh, Horizons. Star Tours, Horizons, Star Tours. That's easy for me because I never saw Horizon. Well, there are some people in here who haven't seen Horizons.
I can't remember that you didn't see Horizons, huh?
I mean, I did.
You saw it. Okay.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was so good. All right, I'm going to count them, okay?
Okay, please.
1 1 2 1 2 2 3. Oh, my computer. Oh, good grief.
It looks like Horizons to me.
1 1 2 1 2 2
Oh,
3
Works
2
hasn't
3
seen
3 4
Horizons
3
either.
5 3 5 4 6 4 7 4 8 4 9 4. Okay, 10 4. You're right. Horizons.
Tim said he's old enough, but he didn't get to see Disney until he was 34 in the mid 90s. I was in my 20s before I saw Disney. So late 20s. Why does Mickey only have 4 fingers? Okay, ask Freddie McGowan that question because he wanted to do a trivia question on that, and he was saying the same thing.
All right, I'm looking it up because it's easier and faster to animate.
Not Movie Mania Nick's brother, but my son Nick's brother.
Yeah.
Marshall. Why? What was the answer?
What? Why?
Why he has 4 fingers?
Easier to animate.
And Freddie argued, really, he has 3 fingers and 1 thumb. So it could go either way. Nick said he didn't have a brother. I know. It's not you, Nick. It's my son, Nick. His brother's name is Marshall. That's it, Tim. That's exactly what Freddie said. He argued that technically he has 3 fingers and a thumb. What are you saying sorry for?
Nothing to be sorry about.
You don't need to be sorry. It was good to know that little piece of trivia, Scott.
Yes.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea or Dinosaur or Steve, whoever that was who said that.
Yeah, Jeff, if you're in ninja mode, it's time to come out and vote. We know what he likes.
Yeah.
But I'm going Dinosaur because...
You feel sorry for it?
I love it.
Oh.
I love it.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea said Nick. Work says Dinosaur. Jason says 20,000 Leagues. Scott says Dino. Ooh, this is half and half.
3-2 so far in favor of 20,000. Now, oh, well, it jumped.
Tim said he never saw the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
4-3, 4-4. What do you vote for?
I'm going with 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Okay, it's 5-5. 6-5 in favor of Dinosaur.
Oh, look at Richard. Way to go, Richard.
It's 6-6 right now, if I got it right.
Uh-oh, we need a tiebreaker. If you have an opinion, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea or Dinosaur, you want to see move on.
Better count
Speak
one more
now
time.
or forever hold your peace.
20,000. 1, 2.
Oh, Jim said 20,000.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I think that 20,000 has it by a single vote.
Whoa. Oh, Amy went with 20,000 too.
Okay, that makes it 9-7.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I always lose on poo. So, he says
Keith, I don't think
6
so.
Dino.
I don't think so. Dinosaur again.
It doesn't work that way, Tim.
I can count it one more time. You and I were split, so let's just see what the chat is. So it's
okay.
1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, 3-3, 4-3, 4-4, 5-4, 6-4, 6-5, 6-6, 7-6. I got 7-6, 20,000 in the chat.
Maybe that's what he meant. 7, 20,000, 6
Dino.
Dino.
Oh, I see. Yeah. And then Marshall coming in with 20,000.
Marshall comes at 20,000.
Definitely 20,000.
Dinosaur was finally hit by that meteor.
Well, then it was time.
It's true, Jim.
Nature. What's the word from Jurassic Park?
Smuggler's Run or Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
See, that's kind of a tough one.
It kind of oh, really?
I know how you feel.
Dinosaurs extinct.
That's right. It is now. Well, I don't know. I'm not wild about Smugglers. I think it's okay. Whereas Winnie the Pooh is a classic dark ride attraction.
It's got a story.
It does. You sold me. I'm going Winnie the Pooh.
Look, Jason went Winnie the Pooh.
Nice. 1, 2, 2
Marshall
to 1.
went Smuggler.
2-2.
That's right, Tim. It's Tech versus Classic Feel Good.
4-3.
Works went with Smugglers. Lisa, she went with Winnie the Pooh. Yay!
Nice. Oh, this one's going to be tight. I'm having a hard time counting.
Tim said, okay, it's Pooh. Look, Mama, I'm a kite. I love when you quote rides, Tim.
Okay.
Oh, Keith went poo.
3, 4.
One time I did a video and I said, and I meant it, like everybody has a little poo in them. And I didn't think about those words until somebody pointed it out to me. I meant the sweet kindness of Winnie the Pooh, and somebody else took it the other way, and they're like, Mary, but only because I think the cue is outstanding.
I'm gonna have to count it again. All right.
Hold, please.
2 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 2, 4 to 2, 4 to
I know, Tim,
3,
but I
5 to
didn't mean it
3,
that
6 to
way.
3, 6 to 4, 6 to 5, 6 to 6, and then you and I make it 8 to 6. Oh wait, 8 to 7 with Rachel's. I have 8 to 7 right now in favor of Pooh. Anybody disagree?
Anybody want to contest that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm closing it.
All
Pooh
right.
moves on. I'll say it again. As far as Disney character goes, Pooh ranks number 2.
Really? Ah, got it.
I'm so glad when he was a bear. If he'd been a monkey, Pooh would be a totally different thing.
Everybody has a little monkey in them.
Thank you, Rachel. And if somebody hasn't subscribed yet, I just need one more to get to 320.
Yeah.
All right, next. TTA People Mover or the Great Movie Ride. To me, this is tough. Like, I'm sad that they kind of went against each other because
oh man.
they're both really good.
Yeah, I'm not happy with this one.
Thanks, Tim. No, I know. This is a toughie.
I can't say goodbye to either of those.
I know.
Oh. Well, I know what I have to say because the People Mover to me has to live forever. I've had to deal with the loss of the Great Movie Ride.
Well, that's a good way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, honestly, go ahead. Sorry.
You're probably going to have to count them.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Great Movie Ride's killing it. 6, 7. All right. So there was how many?
Jason's with you, though. He says it's a classic ride.
Yeah. Well, I think that it's like 7 to 2 right now in favor of the Great Movie Ride.
Yeah, it sounds. I mean,
5 to 3.
Later on, you might have to lose it again, but
Which one did you choose?
the Great Movie Ride.
Yeah. So it's 8 to 3. Great Movie Ride. Oh, goodbye, TTA.
The animatronics are epic in there. Agreed,
Yeah.
Jason. I mean, Nick.
I mean, I know we've talked about this, but I really wish they would have just replaced some of the movies in the Great Movie Ride. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's okay, Dean, because you still get to have the TTA, but we can keep the Great Movie Ride in this bracket for a while.
That's a good way to look at it. Thank you.
Keith voted TTA too. Oh.
Okay.
Well, that's like 3 of you, right?
Yeah, I mean, Great Movie Ride. Moving on.
Maelstrom or Small World?
I loved Maelstrom, and I would take Maelstrom over Frozen. But that said, I love Small World. I think it's I think it's a classic that has to stay forever. Oh, Nick,
Maelstrom, Small Worlds, Maelstrom.
if I recall, Movie Mania Nick is not wild about the song. Would you like me
What?
to hum?
Small World?
Yes.
Sing it, Dean. Lisa said Maelstrom because I don't have to mute it.
All right, 1-1-2-1-2-2.
Jason
3
said,
2
please no,
3
Dean.
3 4 3 5 3 6 3 6 4. Sorry, Nick. Sorry, Jason. 7 4 8 4.
We are,
You,
Tim.
yeah, I'm sorry I hummed it. You might get copyright infringement.
Because it was just so
Yeah,
spot on.
a little frog in my throat, but still. Oh, Amy coming in with Maelstrom. Well, it's not a runaway. It's like 8-5 right now.
I love Small World of Mouse Talk. Walt is always singing along. Yes.
He does. I often think if I had kids on a ride and I didn't know who that man was singing, I'd be maybe just a little annoyed.
I know. I think I would too. Jim said you're going to have to watch that copyright, Dean.
Yeah.
Better frog than a horse. That's true, Steve.
Yeah, thank you, Scott. That must be
Scott
nice for the
slash Steve. It must be nice for others in the boat.
other.
Okay, what did you end up coming up with?
About 8-5 or 8-6.
I
But
went with Maelstrom.
oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then I got to recount, but I'm pretty sure Small World. So you and I are split on it. All right, let me count it one more time. 1-1-2-1-2-2, 3-2, 4-2, 4-3, 4-4, 5-4, 6-4, 6-5, 7-5, 7-6. It's Small World by 1.
Okay. Small World is moving on. Haunted Mansion or Soren?
Wow, it just gets hard. It just plain gets hard.
It's going to get harder because they're going to just start being pit against each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah. You know, it's one of these days it's going to come down to, do you want Disney World or your family? Disney World or your family?
Haunted Mansion, Soren, Haunted Mansion. Ouch, this is hard. I know, and they're just going to
Yeah.
get harder as the weeks go on.
1-1-2-1-2-2 so far. Sorry, Tim.
That would be me, Tim.
2-1-2-2. 3-2-3-3. 4-3, 5-3 Haunted Mansion right now. I got.
Oh God, I went Soren.
Okay, 5-4.
Haunted Mansion for Tim. Did you get him?
Yeah. I'm Soren. It's 5-5 right now with you and I.
Oh, it's tied.
Yeah, but I gotta count it again because I'm never sure.
Nick's going with Haunted Mansion, and hopefully it goes against
2-1-2.
Small World and knocks it out. It's a possibility.
3-2. 3-3. 4.
How about soaring through the Haunted Mansion? That's a great idea.
6-4. 7-4. Ooh. 7-5.
Works has got Soren. Richard Soren.
Well, I'll tell you what. I have 8-7 right now in favor of Soren with yours and I's, which means a recount. 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5-3, 6-3, 6-4, 7-4,
Oh, Marshall went with haunted.
4, 8-5. I might have been wrong. 8-6. No, I think we're back in the haunted mansion, right? I've recounted it, and I have 9-8.
Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
Okay. Haunted Mansion's moving on.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, guys. 20 Freddy points to everyone. Okay, now we're down to crazy laws in America. Soarin' is Scott's favorite ride. Well, it's Dean and I, we love it too. That's
Epcot Bob designed one in his pole barn.
yeah. If you guys have ever seen that video, go find it.
Yeah.
Is it under Bob's or yours or Dreamer's
Mine.
Empire?
It's under Dreamer's Empire.
You can see the Soarin' ride that they made in the barn.
Yeah.
By law, if a man promises to marry an unmarried woman, the marriage must take place in which state? Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, or South Carolina? Do you understand what I'm saying here?
Nope.
If a man promises to marry an unmarried woman, the marriage must take place. In which state does that law apply?
Oh, I see. So his vow,
Him
he can't
promising to
change his
marry
mind.
her, he can't take it back.
Can't change his mind. Gotcha.
No.
Gotcha. Okay.
It kind of is, Tim, but they like once upon a time these were supposedly on these books. If it's on the internet, Tim, it's true. 20 Freddy points, my shot glass runs over.
Oh, right.
Yes. These are just, yes. If I could only go to one park with you two, I'd definitely pick Epcot. Oh, yeah. That's where I met them. Remember seeing that video. That ride was great. It was.
Yeah, it was fun. That's terrible.
I'm sorry. The way they wrote it didn't make sense to me, so I tried to. And now that I read it out loud, that's really hard to understand.
Huh.
Tennessee, Georgia, Kentucky, South Carolina, Tennessee. Sounds like Tennessee, don't ask. Kentucky.
I feel like Georgia.
You're feeling Georgia?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's just see. It's South Carolina. Scott, way to go. Scott / Steve. 50 Freddy points.
Nice.
In the state in which he made the promise, drunk. I know. Like, that's kind of hard. Like, can't you cross state lines and then say, I'm not going to marry you, and then go back?
There you go.
In which state is it illegal to lie down and fall asleep in a cheese factory? Wisconsin, Minnesota, South Dakota, Michigan. Now, you notice Minnesota's on here again, and they've got some weird laws. Just saying.
Oh, you're trying to steer us. So everyone knows, you think cheese, you know what state of those four we're thinking of.
I know.
Right. And I've had tours of a cheese plant because I worked for Land O'Lakes.
In Wisconsin?
It was in Minnesota, but I'm going to say Wisconsin. That's just got to be the right answer.
Did you see anybody asleep?
I did not.
Minnesota, I think this is a trick question. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, probably Donna. You know, the thing is,
Donna,
I hate missing the Minnesota ones, but I'm sticking with Wisconsin.
I mean, you guys have to know I'm not going to make it that easy for you.
I mean, I doubt there's a cheese factory in South Dakota, to be quite honest, and I don't think Michigan. But there's plenty of cheese factories in Minnesota. I've been there.
Wisconsin. You have a hard time when you're picking these states to make it plausible.
Right, right.
It's actually Pennsylvania.
Wait a minute, that wasn't in the choices. Mary Ellen. Pennsylvania.
Hold the phone. Wait.
Boy, are we blown away?
You all are wrong. It's Pennsylvania.
Just remember this date in history, February 19th, 2025, when Mary Ellen provided 4 answers. None of them were right.
Okay, wait a minute.
You said it so matter-of-factly. The answer is Pennsylvania.
I did.
We're all like,
I did.
Scott, I don't know what's going on. We're all befuddled.
I swear, I want to say it was. I want to say it was. What was my choices?
Well, wait a minute. It's not Pennsylvania?
No, it's not.
Okay.
And it's not. It's South Dakota. Whoever said it can't be South Dakota, was that you?
Yeah, me.
Okay, it was South Dakota. Ignore the Pennsylvania.
The next question is going to have Pennsylvania in the choices. I don't think
I don't blame you, Tim. I must not have taken it out of the week before.
I love it.
What kind of test is this?
Right, Michelle?
I can't even give you the right answer. Okay. In what state is it illegal for 4 women to rent an apartment together?
California.
Iowa, Arkansas, Missouri, or Kansas?
4 women.
And again, we've discussed this. Like, who sits around and goes, there are 4 women in that apartment, that should be illegal?
Nick's going to guess Florida.
I don't know. It might be. Iowa. Arkansas. Oh, there you go. Hawaii. Jim said Hawaii.
That might make sense given the cost.
Oh gosh. What's your guess, Dean?
Oh, nothing is jumping out at me. I'll go Kansas.
Okay, the answer is Missouri. All you Missouri people, you get 25 Freddie points. Is this another trick question? You just never know, do you? I just remember that answer not being Wisconsin, and because I threw Wisconsin in there to throw you off, because I'm like, we all know they do cheese there.
What state are these 4 women from? Answer, not Missouri.
Okay, what if they're 4 sisters? I know, if they're family.
Who cares?
In 1941, Disney's Technicolor feature Fantasia opens at Apollo Theater in Chicago. It had premiered in New York City a few months earlier in November of 1940.
Okay, I asked a question once in mine where I said, what year did people go to the theaters the most? And I thought it was the year Fantasia came out, but I could be wrong about that. But
I remember that.
Was it Fantasia?
I think so.
Yeah, or was it Song of the South?
Oh.
Might have been Song of the South.
I'm not sure.
So not Pennsylvania.
Is that the four women living together? Okay. I just Googled 4 women. That's what popped up.
Yeah, there you go.
They look like flappers or something. So not Pennsylvania. Mark said. Yeah. I could see back in the day it may have been construed as a now listen to him.
Oh, Timothy.
You're thinking now. That's very smart.
Wow.
Okay. I'm just kind of scattered now. Um, don't forget to follow Dean, because you never know, he's going to do something and you can watch it.
I'll be doing something unpredictable from Pennsylvania.
With dirty tires on his car in Minnesota.
Yeah, well, I can do that there.
Thank you all for coming and seeing wrong answers. And you never would have gotten it because you didn't have the right one.
It was fun.
Come next week though, and I promise I'll try my best to make sure the right answers are on there. And we'll do another round of we'll do the second round of matchups. It won't be these, it'll be the other bracket matchups for the rides. And and have a good week. Everybody stay warm. It's cold.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you for joining. Dean, thank you as always.
Oh, yeah. I always have a blast. Thank you, Mary Ellen.
Bye, everyone. Thank
See you
you.
next week. Bye, guys.
I'll do